Look at that. Can you believe the timing of it? And away to one of the more normal ones. We got to see what Draken's like on this map. We've seen their ability here. First time we get to see Taimou, pyth, Onscreen, Soulcas, and Happy.
Yeah,
All right, it's been a minute since I casted Happy.
That's the name we haven't hyped up enough. He was in the interviews. He was talking trash, saying he doesn't know if Mixwell would be a great captain, doesn't know if he'll eventually play for G2 one day. But the man has been making plays on the Sage, and it's not setting up his teammates. He's using the ice walls aggressively, and he's getting kills off of it. So look for Happy to play Sage a little bit different from what we're used to from the NA crew. At the start of this, you're going to see an early peek by Draken. He's going to be going up against the Cypher. That's going to be pyth, the former NIP legend, who is going to be holding things down at C with just the Ghost.
Okay, so attacking side, let's see how they approach us. We kind of know what they like to play around with, but on the defensive side, a new defender, someone different to take a little bit of a look towards. pyth already with a banger to start with. Getting the feel of it, getting the read of it, and getting those rotations in. 3 players on that C site is going to be hard to break through.
pyth, I mean, he's practiced that shot. Unfortunately, he's going to get dropped, but Onscreen and Happy are in the feed. Eccles is on site. He's got Spike, but he only has Ocelote left to support. 3 players all stacked up in the back, and here they come. Bomb Buddy's going to call out the location. Now Carlos in a 1v3 gets gunned down. Happy with the headshot will lock up the first round for the defenders. It's Team Taimou on the board first in our final game.
And if some of you guys are new at home and you don't watch some of the maybe smaller tournaments or ones that go on that aren't, you know, these big kind of title names, you may not know how much of a good player Soulcas can be. Kind of a flex pick for Fish123. He plays the kind of roles that, you know, come out. He's very, very quick to adapt these sort of things. So this could be a really good raise pick for him. See how well he plays with that. Curious if he was maybe going for Reina, if he felt that that would fit into the composition right now. Maybe not. Maybe comfortable on Reina, feeling like that's the right choice. I like it with that composition with them. I think that could be a really good choice overall. We'll see how that comes through. Now,
it's been playing on a race. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It makes sense. No. It makes sense. I'm glad you brought it up. It's one of his strong suits. But into this round, it's going to be a set piece, just all in rush. pyth.
No! It's so fast. Your Sova picks up the first 2, and then you come clean it up on the flank. SMGs versus no body armor, you can just tear through them, and that's exactly what happened. That's just clean. You love to see it. And now your team Draken, you didn't get a single kill there. Your opponent has so much cash, and Taimou is gonna pull out the op. Keep your eyes on the Brimstone. If you approach the A site, the man is gonna punish you, and he wants to get aggressive, pushing up short A.
Really interesting to see a Brimstone on the operator as well. We've seen more specialist picks to supplement an operator, especially someone who's a main operator. Now, this is great. This is enough for Taimou, in my eyes. Leave him here. You know, get everyone else over to the other sites, because he can hold this down. He can get the pick and back away and then cause, you know, enough time to get you those rotations. Now, insta pressure up towards window, towards C long. You've got to know what's coming your way. And with Onscreen going down, this is looking deadly.
First pick is going to be scored. As the Sage backs down after clearing the window, they won't commit fully to C quite yet. I like to see these attackers slowing things down. They were able to get the spike planted at C earlier, but clearly lost the retake in the pistol fight. This time around, going for B once again. They know pyth isn't here this time. There is going to be Happy showing some wall action, and we will see the first fights here. Happy's going up top, and I love to see it. We talked about the Frenchman. So good in the CSGO days, now playing Valorant, and he has not lost any of his aggression.
No, certainly not, but Ek is straight around. Eccles, excuse me, straight around. This is a big pickup, big position. Now, the lockdown. B-side is under wraps. You're not going to get away back in. Taimou's going to be gifted a kill, but you don't re-peek that then. I don't see how they work this back in from the positions they're currently in. This is a wrap. And for Happy, you know, you want to talk about Happy's tendencies in Counter-Strike was, you know, this kind of lurking role, right? He was always perfect at that timing, being able to kind of close out and cause people in very uncomfortable positions. I wonder if he could actually find that to work here. The man was very talented at that sort of play, kind of very similar to what, you know, Get Right used to do, a very lurk-based role. So that could pay off very well in this if it works nicely.
pyth just going to upgrade the weaponry on the way out. He will escape with his op carrier. That's going to be Taimou over at the C site and just peeking down long C. Great attacking round, though, after getting brutalized on your eco round. You come in with guns. You get the first pick from your Sage, and then from there, able to get the bomb safely planted at B. Rotations from A into B seem to be an issue early on. We'll keep an eye on that for Team Taimou throughout this.
Is this a similar?
Yep, this is the scumbag camera.
Yep.
Sees the whole
so
site. Impossible to shoot it if you're coming from short A, as you have to look directly up.
Really, really nice. Attacking side, heavy A lane to start with. You've got 4 players there. Taimou kind of on his own, lingering around. This looks just like a set piece towards A long. They're not messing around here. This is quite a bit of pace to it too. Obviously not running up there, but slow walking the whole way. You do still have that one player present who needs to get this information as fast as possible.
We'll see if Onscreen can come and help out. It's just going to be Pyth on the site. And Pyth's got the first one. So draken down, but Eccles is there for the trade. Spike going to be scored.
Not a bad trade. It's going to buy enough time for these rotations, but they need a quick kill to come in. Otherwise, this retake's going to be tricky. Nade comes out. Soulcas with the spam, trying to alleviate that pressure on the site itself. Garners a lot of attention for it, though. Got to be careful to not overextend, and a quick res too.
Bomb Buddy is going to do some damage unless they take it out, and I think they did just in time. And there are 3 players all underneath our Raze, who's up in heaven. Draken trying to stay out of her line of sight, and he is playing this well. Just saw the peak of her head. Now rotates over to CT. Didn't know there was one underneath, and Happy is going to come charging through. There is the trade, though. Eccles holding it down with Ocelote, and that's going to be back-to-back rounds for Team Draken. Team Taimou invested some cash that round, so this one could be brutal.
Yeah, let's not forget Bonkar playing in this, and that guy was pretty good, to say the very least. Very, very solid, bit of a rock. Exactly what you want in that sort of role that he was playing before, especially on the defensive side. Making it count here too. So, big addition. He's a good-looking addition to the side. It fits the roster very well. 2-2 so far, and now the money's going to try and start to stabilize. If the attackers get a clean win this round, the money becomes a big danger. And big bit of pressure on Pyth. Nice first kill. Blindly fires in, but insta-trade and success from Patitek against Taimou. Even worse for them. They were hoping that flank might work out well, but it's not to be.
All right, so you lost your battle down C. You do take down Pyth, but all of his gear is still up. You know those tripwires can cause you problems at A. So we'll see where they decide to take this spike. There's the Sova still lurking in the middle for Team Taimou. That's, of course, going to be Onscreen. And he may be the next player in action, just a Sheriff, the Deagle from previous titles. If you hit him in the head, you're guaranteed the kill. If you hit him in the body, well, you better be able to hide behind a wall because it takes forever to get that second shot off.
I mean, Happy's most notorious moments, you could argue, with a gun very much like this. I'm sure Semler might say people could be sweating bullets when they see him with it. However, backing away, that's amazing, isn't it? Spike down. Let's see if any damage can be caused.
I miss you somewhere. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers watching, and it looks like Onscreen isn't going to get any kills this time around. It's Carlos, Ocelote. Again, they get the weapon advantage, but Carlos, no slouch when it comes to putting up kills. Can we check in on the score after 5 rounds? Let's see where we're at. 6-3 for Pyth. Only player positive right now for Team Taimou. On the other side, it's been Eccles. And we're talking about this guy. He went, I believe, 18-10 in the earlier match against Existence, and we didn't even notice him climbing up the kill feed. 9-2 after just 5 rounds. Big numbers as he continues to impress.
We did want to see more out of him in that first, match we saw, and yeah, this is a very good start. Insta ultimate, straight away to start it off with. Nothing really
much
garnered.
info. Yeah. There are 2 ops out, so we could see the battle. Taimou, of course, carrying 1. Soulcas is going to be on that Raze, playing up close. We'll call out anyone who could cross. In the meantime, that'll free up Taimou to take mid control with the sniper rifle. And if Eccles isn't careful, he's going to be found.
See who plays that one out. The attacking side kind of switching up towards C slightly here. Spike heading over that way. The wall's gonna make it trickier to hit those rotations. Taimou swung on. Eccles outdoing him drastically. Ooh, the trade. Good for Happy. Gonna keep control of middle, but that's not where the hit's coming towards.
It's going to be 2 down on each side. Ocelote's going to make it 3 now for Team Taimou. It's just going to be the Raze and the Sage left, as we'll see if they're able to hold Happy. coming in on the retake, needs to wait for his teammate. Instead, going to try to make the hero play, and now is the time. Draken was the only one on site, but instead the ultimate will find his face, and Soulcas in the 1 versus 3. Dead to rights unless he pulls off something magical here.
He knows he's up against it. That Jet's running him around. 6 bullets. You are not feeling yourself here. Desperately on the chase, doing everything possible. But they're not giving him this kill. They ain't playing to it. Ocelote's going to secure it with the ultimate. May as well use them. I really do not mind using those ultimates to secure a round, especially when it's such a close game.
Draken, nice job. He's missed a lot of his knives earlier when popping the ult as Jet. Generally, his left click's more successful than his right clicks. That one opened up with a headshot to drop Happy. Taking a look at your numbers, Eccles, the first one over double digits at 10 and 3. On the other side, Pitt continues to impress, and I really like his movement. Keep your eyes on that green cipher in the top right of your minimap. He's going to put down all of his utility and then rotate to his teammates. This time around, might choose to save it as they're sitting on mostly pistols here.
Might be the best bet. Ocelote going to work their way through up towards A long. Actually, no one's holding A right now.
Yep.
You've already got the cipher peeling away. Again, you're not expecting to be able to hold this like a normal default round, especially when you're working with far less than the ideal amount. I think you have to try and stack up somewhere, maybe catch a player off guard, see if they can maybe snowball that into something bigger.
Gonna see tripwires put down from both sides as Bonkar is watching the flank and also picking up Taimou for the opening pick of the round. That was a player holding the left corner of B. So now they know there's still probably one A side. The peek through the door, so Soulcas finds the headshot with the Sheriff, and he's got another one lined up.
All right, Soulcas, let's go. A little bit of damage falls away, gives up that little bit of space. He can't hold the same sort of angle. They're slowly working through this. Now, it is just him here, but I like this readjustment. Walking down long. You can't play like a normal round. Try and find a new way through this.
Smoke's down.
Wall goes up, blocking off the window. No flank for you, Happy. Actually, he can sneak through that left side, potentially. Meanwhile, they're banking on Soulcas down long C. Can he connect on one headshot to open this up? Sage around the corner. Saw the gun first, but Eccles too fast with the Phantom.
It's got to be frustrating. Happy trying to play ahead of that wall, maybe kind of get in their heads here, but by now they're already considering it. They could have walked down mid. Pitt does well to find draken, but they need another one, and quickly if they want to have a chance at maybe getting that spike diffused. And no one's really giving it away. They read it correctly. There was a flank coming down, but the timing's a little off. Pitt, nice work, but Happy's gone down in the meantime, and they're still holding in a 1v2. Pitt knows that the time is ticking. He doesn't have much left of it. Ocelote there, and again,
3K! Let's go, Carlos. Let's go, baby. You know he's fired up right now. He's stroking his chin hair. He's smiling. He's adjusting the scarf, getting ready for a 6th round. Team Draken has been in control after some early work from Team Taimou. Draken has had the better economy. Ocelote's going to keep an off this round? Are you going to trade that out, or are you holding the big boy toy? Can we watch Ocelote with the sniper? I'm excited.
Against Taimou, God, if Ocelote outdoes Taimou with an operator, what world are we in? You know?
We're clipping it. We're just going to send him the check. First place prize. You earned it, Ocelote!
No!
All right, granted, Taimou was at a huge disadvantage on that peak, but still, Ocelote playing confident wins the sniper duel, and you'll love to see it, chat.
Has he put Scream on his PC? He's like, all right, Scream, come on.
Sit down, buddy.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Just a couple of rounds.
We know you signed the paper. You already owe us your work. We won't tell anyone.
Look,
that's unofficial, guys. We don't know. We don't know if Scream is going to get signed to G2, but Ocelote, you should sign him. You should sign him.
It's probably very cheap to pick up too, right? Like, you can't be, you know, that's got to be pocket change. Spike towards A, and the plant gonna be coming in pretty soon. You already have Jet pretty close by to watching this raise push out, and as much as Soulcas can do damage, needs the backup, and they're pretty far away here. Yeah, 1-for-1 trade ain't gonna be enough at this point.
I thought he had the angle to line up the duo. Just took a little too long to pick up the first kill. Meanwhile, everyone trying to restack to come in. The attackers holding every corner imaginable. Happy trying to get an angle, but Ocelote says no. The second pick this round with the sniper rifle. Pitt is able to pick up one before the round ends, but it's Bonkar winning the Cypher War in 6-2. Team Draken continues to roll.
Someone told me this the other day, yeah, no. Ocelote will out-snipe Taimou, and then also almost close the round on Happy. Who is this man?
Yep. Ocelote get the job done. League of Legends pro, by the way.
I mean, the meme would have been, you know, you make your own tournament and you add yourself to the roster and then you play awfully. But he's doing fine. He's doing great.
I love it.
10 head. What a genius play.
I remember Ocelot came out to MLG Columbus 2016 for the first NA major. Loved watching CS back in the day, was really into the tournament. No surprise to see G2 now get involved in another tactical shooter with Valorant. And Mixwell, the first signed player, will be seen in our next match. They're currently waiting in the grand final. For now, though, it's game 3 between Taimou and Draken. This one decides who's moving on and who's going out. At the start, it's going to be Patitek and Eccles. Soulcas answers back, and Bonkar will find the ultimate before the rocket pops off. So nice kills coming in from the attacking squad. They are just 2 kills away from going up 7-2.
Happy. Probably going to be less than in a moment's time. Does at least find draken. That could be an upgrade of a weapon at least. But at that point, you've still got a 1v3 to pull off and not much room to do it. I think he now knows that, and it might be time to consider how he wants to play this out. Potentially get another exit. Not bad, but exit kills don't get you rounds. And for now, it's going to be a, what, 7-2 scoreline?
Yeah.
It's
starting to get scary.
Yeah. It's not fun at this point. You're starting to get frustrated. You're starting to get worried. I don't know. I don't love to see it. It's fun, but honestly, what I'm going to roll it back to as well is I'm seeing like a lot of dry peaks. I'm not seeing a lot of utility from the defensive side.
Gonna say that.
To be able to take those fights, right? Like, where are those flashes? Where are those, you know, the slows coming in? Where is this? You can't just be taking these dry fights. It makes it too even.
It seems like a lot of ego challenges coming out from both sides. Taimou sitting at 1-7 has to be frustrated as well. He is spending big for the operator. He's going for the heavy investments, but it hasn't paid off yet. Last time around, he pushed through being challenged earlier in the game. He was positioned at A. Where will they put him this round? It looks like they're going to give him the long A peak. On the other side, operator still out for Carlos as the Phoenix is going to continue sniping.
I think he's had to give it over. Draken's been tasked with it this time.
Aww.
It's like, all right, you've done too much to ruin the pro's reputation. Let me take it back. If I die or I win, it doesn't matter. You can't be doing this. Shock dart through the double doors. And again, mid control being taken pretty handedly. Draken, first shot. Re-peeking. The ultimate's popped. Maybe this is why the operator has been passed over. Get that aggression going. Look at that flash. The pressure is insurmountable from Carlos. Big play, opens up B, but this all proves a fake. It pulls all those rotations. They got to keep that one building. They got to keep their attention there. The spike's being slow about its route.
Patitek getting the first angle, calls out 2 players, and weakens Pit on that Cypher. Now the rotation's coming through, and Carlos is going to get the first headshot there on Happy. Soulcas was able to take down the Cypher, though, so that is going to make it a 4 versus 4 race to the A site. Taimou's waiting for him with the operator, gets the first pick down short, and now an angle as he cleans up Ocelot. Another kill could be waiting for him.
Right here.
They've got the Sage
good, but
surrounded.
All right, Taimou, you're going to close it out well. Decent round from Taimou. Again, you give him opportunities like that with the operator, he's going to step up to the plate. He doesn't miss those, but that's the first time he's been given those opportunities. We haven't seen him be able to get away with that much. It's always been instantaneous trading, big pressure plays. Patitek, maybe just not expecting him to be that up close with an operator, and you know what? Fair enough. Don't blame me for not expecting that.
I think a lot of credit goes to Pit as well, slowing them down at B. He was the one who killed Ocelot's ultimate as well, sending the Phoenix back to his body. So, strong play from the Cypher keeps them in it. The weapons stay in hand. This is where Team Taimou could finish strong. If you can close this out at 5-7, you'll be happy with the half. Opening pick, though, goes to Carlos as the sniper is good, finds the raise.
I'm impressed.
He's the best. He's the best team owner, manager, mouthpiece, social media guru, sniper on Phoenix you could ever ask for. And I think he's the only Phoenix we've seen in the tournament today.
He's making it work. He's really making it work. I'm never going to doubt it again in his hands. Draken going to be playing in the back by going already. The swing from double doors gets met by Force. Ocelot. Is that 2? Is that 2 now this round? Why not make it more? Why don't you keep going? Spike's blinded for you. Have a good time.
Move that wall for him. He needs to snipe through it. And he is going to get that one. No, it's actually Taimou who's going to find Draken right after Pit was dropped. I thought Carlos had the angle. Here he is, though. 2 players pushing through, and he's not fast enough. Teammate's already there.
He's just straight in with the. He literally pops his ult to just bounce in. Oh.
This is nutty. Team Taimou, just to remind everyone coming into this, they were the heavy favorites. Yes, they went to a lot of game threes, but they clutched up every game 3 of group stages. They got the buy into the semifinals, but now they are in trouble. They're looking at best a 4-8 half. And as defenders, you got to just expect better here on Haven.
Is this paid actors? Like, these 12-4 against Pyth, Happy, Taimou. Like, and this is like without Soulcas, super up and coming talent. You got, you know, all these crazy players, and he's just bounding around, dude. Whatever. It's amazing to see, and I'm happy to see it. You can see draken trying to fake out towards middle a fair bit here, keeping their attention while they slow push towards A. Honestly, entries have been ocelotes, but this time they're gonna let Patitek have a go at it.
Taimou, of course, up in heaven, the only player at A for the moment. Hasn't seen any of the 3 beneath. Has he heard a step, though? And this is going to be a very sneaky brimstone. Sage was found, but Taimou's still looking out that window. You can see on the mini-map, has no idea Pat is behind him. And this is the easiest headshot of his life. Gets the first pressure, is there, spotted by Happy. And now Happy has retaken heaven, but Spike is down. Nice camera placement, spots him out. And you got the cover fire from Carlos as he punishes the res.
He's just claiming names.
I know exactly.
Under scrutiny, under fire, too many to handle. Bonkar, what can you do? Gonna get what? Whoa! You're nuts! Who are these players?
Welcome
What
to
the
the
hell?
team. The substitute coming up clutch with a 4K round and a nasty flick in the 1v2.
All right, so okay, when this, you know, when Ocelot joins G2, do you have to announce yourself? Like, what do you have to do in that?
Yeah. I think so. I think they give you like a $25,000 budget to make the most epic announcement video ever. At least that's what happens if you sign with Facebook.
So no signing fee for Ocelot, right? Like, he's just chilling.
I think you just get like more stock options.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
9-3 was the half for Team Ocelot. We're gonna rename you Draken. Sorry, bud. Of course, Eccles leading everyone at 13-7 with 1 assist, but it's Ocelot's 13-5, the best on the server if you're looking purely at the KD. This is nutty. This is nutty. You should never have a staff member top fragging in a semifinal.
I guess it's down to him now as well to do pretty well. He's going to be kind of isolated on short here. Did they check on it? Sure. Oh, they did, but lazily. Happy shows him how it's done with that pistol work. Taimou straight there as well. The side's going to be theirs. It's under control. Spike being planted. This retake is far.
Yeah, good luck here. Bonkar did some nutty stuff in the previous round. This time it's just the classic. Raise underneath him. Sova playing the wall is going to keep him pinned back, and teammate pretty far away. So short. Bonkar's going to win the first fight, though, on Onscreen. If they can get this kill long 8, they have an opportunity on the retake. They got to start acting fast, though. Time ticking down.
Time is of the essence. Happy's not going to let this one slip. Surely not. 1v3, it's possible, but it's not going to be allowed to happen. Soulcas denies it before it starts, and that's the lifeline that Taimou's team needed. You got to kill Ocelot. That's the name of the game.
Yeah. Take out the big boss man. You got a chance. So far, a much-needed round for Team Taimou. They win the pistols. They get the big advantage in round 2, and you can see they are spending heavy. Assault rifles coming out. They want to make an impact felt. On the other side, classic pistols, no body armor. It doesn't get easier than this.
Stack it up. Run it down. Get the round out of the way. Go, go, go. There we go.
Look at the squad walk.
Oh
A lot of spray. No idea about the flank. Nobody's watching it quite yet. And they're about to find out the wrong way if they're not careful. Happy's going to be the first one peeking, though. And, well, he's the guy you want in this position. Only gets 1 as Bonkar trades him out.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. What's... No, no, we don't lose these. We don't lose these.
Not allowed.
Say. Thank you, Pyth.
Okay.
Taimou. Shout out to you two. The Finn-Swede combo. Thank you very much for letting that tragedy stop.
Beautiful golden Aries left on the ground. What a shame. Looking at the weaponry, You're going to see the Vandal coming out for Happy now. Bulldog for Soulcas. He's going to keep his SMG. Will Pit and Taimou, and a Bulldog for Onscreen. So not the best ARs, but they're keeping a healthy economy moving forward. On the other side, it's a huge buy, going down to $300 at the top of the leaderboard as everyone is going for the Phantoms and the single Vandal on Draken.
All right. This is the one that matters. This is the bigger one. Ooh, big spam to start with. Look at the HP of these guys. That's a little rough. That's an unfortunate one. All for no trade out as well. No real damage done back. Jet took a little bit, but not too much.
And you got to wait, what, 35 more seconds to heal up Taimou? So this push is kind of stalled out. We'll see where they decide to peek. Sova could round the door. Of course, Carlos is holding that position from the window. That could be one of our intro fights. Meanwhile, we've got a challenge in the middle of the map. The Brimstone ready to go as Patitek is waiting for the peek from Taimou again.
It's when Happy never heals him anyway. There was the heal. It's all good. We're good to go.
It's coming. Thanks, Happy.
It's there. Pit's already on the site, though, towards A, and Jet is there, but pretty deep. Not overly deep in that too close. Spam towards double door, but this is a much slower round. 30 seconds left. That's it.
Yeah, they're going to commit at C here. It looks like Drone is going to clear out everything possible, looking through the smoke. Doesn't have the corner checked, but assuming, looking for any last-second info over at C. So they still have to check every corner on their way through, and they are just waiting for him at the C site. It's going to be Eccles around the corner with Carlos waiting in the back, and that is spike down. Info gathered. Everyone can rotate.
Not bad. 2 quick kills, though, are going to mean at least they get the spike down. The retakes could be tricky as they're being held back slightly. If anyone gives up an easy fight, though, they'll capitalize. Now already, the Brimstone trying to take those fights. Patitek takes down Onscreen. That opens up the play from the window room. That's what we're waiting for as well. Once Draken can start playing out, that's when the pressure on the site really mounts. You still have that player along, and Patitek individually has found 2 kills. Big swinging. Soulcas says no to one, but Draken is there. The final player around the world he went. It's going to be on Pit now in the 1v2. Takes the fight on the first, and he knows the second's there. Not on the spike. So now Bonkar, how'd you play this one out, bud? Oh, Pit reads it like a book, pushes it straight away, does not allow this to slip beyond them.
That's the boy Pit. He was so strong on defense. Here he is, holding it down after getting the bomb planted. Perfect peaks in the 1v2. Finishes strong. 16-10 now for Pit as he takes control of the top of the leaderboard. On the other side, starting to slow down. Eccles, 14-10. Carlos, 14-8. And if you look at their cash, well, the team won't be running any assault rifles this round. The sniper going to come out for Draken. It's just the Marshal, so you're aiming for a headshot, and we will see the Sheriff for Patitek.
That scout. Oh.
Good morning, Dragon.
It's in Soulcas's face. That's
Yeah.
where it is. Fair enough. That's one for free. And he's just gonna stick it out. I mean, what else do you have to lose, right? Obviously, you want to do damage, but this is a freebie if you get it.
Nice dart comes in and reveals the location of 2 inside a garage. Draken finding Soulcas. Again, that's 2 Marshal kills in the same round. He waits to revive and hits the body shot. Meanwhile, Cypher has snuck onto the site. Pit versus 2. And I thought Pit was going to have an angle on Draken. The escape, though, not clean as the cage goes up.
Oh, so that could have been huge, but does get 1, but he gets the information. They know it's going to be the C hit now. You see Eccles now starting to rotate. He knows what's up. They're all coming over. Draken's popped the ult. They want this round.
Yes, they do. Trying to get to double digits. They cannot slide any more rounds here to Taimou, and Pit with a nice flank is going to find Patitek, one of their stronger slayers. 3 attackers left. 1v1 on the C site right now as the Sova is going to hold his own on screen, finds Draken with the ultimate. So Jet down, just 2 players to beat here, and they have inferior weaponry. Just the pistols. You might as well go for it. Half armor, and it's not looking good right now for Bonkar.
Definitely not now. Location revealed. Happy closes it down. Nicely handled, and we're back looking a little bit more even. 7-9, we're getting close. Maybe this game's got a little bit more life in it than I expected. I was a bit worried at the half, if I'm honest. We had Carlos top fragging, which he still kind of is, which is weird. But it felt flat. Draken hasn't been making the impact that I was expecting, and needs to step up a little bit here. For me, at least, because, again, we know he's an incredibly good player.
And I don't know if we credit the attack with this, or maybe there's just holes in defense. You talk to the players, and they're all saying, you know, it's great. We're playing with a new mix of people, but maybe the attackers have the advantage in this tournament because we really don't have a defense. Nothing that we've practiced, at least, coming in. It was 9-3, though, at the half, if I remember correctly. So what Taimou's team is pulling off here is pretty incredible. 4 straight, trying to make it 5 as they dodge the drone.
Draken?
Check your right. Just look
Draken,
over.
look to your...
Nope, not in time.
Oh
no.
No.
They were holding hands.
Oh, no.
They're still holding hands. Okay.
Spike's down in the back and middle, too. Draken doesn't know how big his position is right now. If he just stays alive and they realize why haven't they planted the spike yet, that's why Happy on the lurk. Known for the role, Draken should know better.
Draken just heard the noise at A, assumed the spike was moving in, and instead is going to get chopped down. Now Happy gets to make any decision he wants. These footsteps will be heard, though, as Taimou starts to rotate over to A. So will the rest of the squad. Carlos is going to go for the high ground. Excuse me, that was the opposing brim. Of course, Patitek on the map.
Here.
Ocelote with the up. Not the best retake weapon here.
I mean, but it's still Ocelote.
It is. Carlos is clean, baby. 1 for 1 on the bots.
Roomba stand no chance against this man, but the nades, well, they might be his downfall. Bonkar trying to keep their attention towards heaven as the hit comes in already. The ultimate's been popped. Doesn't find a target, surprisingly. That one does, though. Soulcas doesn't need the ultimate. He's got satchels. And now he needs more. Bonkar clears him out, and now we are down to the 1v2. And look at Happy. Playing it cool, playing it calm, playing it collected.
No.
Stunning work.
Not like that, Team Draken. Just when you thought you were clawing back, Happy holds strong. The Frenchman with 3 and the final 2 will make it 8-9. What a comeback this has been. You look at the economy, again, it is going to be Team Draken poor. Happy and crew, they've got all the money in the world to play with, and they have control of this match. And it's actually not as clean as I thought it was. Taimou down to 2,700 is going to need someone to buy for him.
Yeah, Taimou, a little light for cash, but they should be okay. They've been able to put like these together for, you know, ARs. Full armor. They're happy enough. On the other side, of course, it is in bad ways. Now, Draken's been connecting very well with the Marshal, but would you really want to be depending on that? No. Eccle's going to back away. Carlos needs to readjust position, gets caught through the door. Onscreen outdoes him, and that's a position gained and map control garnered.
I haven't seen a Sova be as successful as Onscreen has with those darts. Great job getting the info, the recon going out. Has not been able to take this position, though. Draken still with the Marshal causing problems. That's his 2nd kill of this round.
Such a good play. Let's see if he can read this play well enough. Now, the problem is the spike is round the back by Spawn. Oh, my word. Is this the round they start winning it back on? Who's left? Soulcas and... Is it Happy?
Soulcas is going to be... just going to be Pit, yeah. Cypher on the A site. Camera spots him. Bonkar's got all the info. Pit now with some info of his own is going to be able to react and now uses the ult to figure out where the remaining 2 are. Patitek's going to be lit up. Same with Draken. And Draken is going to have to find some better weaponry. Expect that Marshal to be swapped out, but he hasn't found a better gun yet. His teammates tagging the bodies. Look how far he has to run just to get an AR.
That is wild. Patitek going to be dead in maybe 2 seconds if he walks over through this way. What?
They leave it open.
Wait.
The race pushed up short. Now the race heard Draken and pushed up short. So Patitek, he's got info at least on the race. Where's the Cypher? No idea.
Now they know. There we go. Pit. I was worried that Pit turned away at the wrong time then and let Patitek through and they didn't actually know that he was there. But no harm, no foul. We're back at 9-9. And I don't know what to make of this.
Is all Team Taimou on the attack? I mean, Team Draken has not had a successful defense yet.
No, not at all. They've seemed weak economy-wise. It's been rough. I know this map does sit between 2 evenly skilled teams. Not super T-sided, but, you know, it's got a T-lane. Or attacking side lane, apologies. You've got to feel like, surely they work this one out. I don't know. This is very obscure to me after such a commanding half.
Pyth has played such a strong game on the Cypher as well, still sits on top of the leaderboard, but draken will drop him to kick things off. Remember, draken was really struggling as we checked the numbers at the end of the first half. The rest of the team playing well, pretty low on that leaderboard, now starting to come alive for the defense. But will they be able to hold finally here in the 19th round? Happy's going to bring Pyth back, so we're back up to full numbers. And Onscreen just made a lot of noise outside the double door. I wonder if they're going to try and push this one up through the window.
Okay, towards B, following the drone. Fire in the hole! 2 players on the B site, though. In we go. Soulcas go try and create some room. He's got some time on this. Quick peek, but that should be a kill. Doesn't land it. Taimou does. Trade come back out, and we've got Echo's finding Soulcas. Pyth on the trade back through again. Sloppy, but it's working favorably towards the attackers. They're trading more effectively. Leaning towards C might have been a mistake. Ocelote is here with the operator. Going to be able to isolate one. He's got support. Bonkar's found another. Oh, Ocelote needs to land these ones. These are so necessary. Can he escape it? There's room. He's safe.
He's got a molly as well if he wants to throw it out on site. Instead, sticks with the op and his teammate. Not there in time. Onscreen's going to find both players, and it comes down to the 1v1. Draken versus Onscreen. Ring around the rosy. You've been spotted, son. And Draken is going to walk away with the headshot and the round. Finally, they stop giving up the 6 rounds in a row and will get to double digits. 10-9 after 19 rounds.
Honestly, Ocelote was just quick on those rotations towards C. He was there instantly, right? Like, he didn't mess around at all on that. I want to see how the money is right now, if we can have a little peek. It's so close to being broke for the defensive side, but they're still holding on. Pyth able to buy. Onscreen's a little light for cash, but probably can be, you know, given something to work with. He'll be okay in the end. But all said and done, that's not a round I feel like you can replicate for the defensive team. I don't think they've worked out an answer to what's been working for the attackers.
And I mean, Draken opened things up with just the AR last round. Now he's got a sniper rifle. So I think that's something we love to see. He was very efficient with the Marshal earlier. Now with an operator on your jet, the most mobile of all of the agents in Valorant, can cause some problems. Early action, you hear noise down C, noise down short A, and the camera from the Cypher is going to spot the rotation of 2. Still don't know what's going down in the middle of the map, though, as both teams playing this one slow.
Taking their time here. It's not a bad idea either. It's probably better to take your time, be cautious, be smart, try and feel it out. The attackers have a little bit more to work with now, so they don't have to be so, you know, hell-bent on what they're doing. They can take their time. That's what they're doing. They're working through middle. I like that, clearing as they go, and they're going to fall back towards A now. This is the first player. Patitek taking down Pyth is a problem. That was going to be their early step towards the site, and now a Bonkar down below. It's another issue there. So this is a big improvement on the A hold, having both players present.
Patitek so strong, and the ultimate earned, of course, this round is going to be let rip. Doesn't connect on anyone. In fact, Soulcas is going to trade out on Bonkar. So what looked like an advantageous hold for the players on A site is now getting a little messy. Draken gets the angle with the operator and is clean for the kill on Onscreen as Patitek finds Happy. What looked great for Team Taimou, now troublesome. 2 players remain, both on site.
This has to be a dig your heels in and bang some big shots. The flash is really good. You can see the play back in, though. Patitek has been excellent from heaven, but maybe Soulcas wants to do more. 22 HP and not much to work with. Player on the right, and not enough time to read it. Diffuse going to come out, but a valiant attempt. For me, there we go. Operators come back in. For me, honestly, Patitek's hold then did so much work.
It's been one of their silent stars for the squad. Playing the role, whatever the team needs. He should run Brimstone. He's run Omen in the past. I prefer to see him on Omen, but really doing a nice job on Brim. Playing this one slow, and he stalled out that attack long enough to get his sniper in position, and the rest of the squad able to pick up the 11th round for Team Draken, now 2 away from meeting up against Team Mixwell in our grand final.
Oh, what a game that's going to be. That is a tantalizing prospect on the horizons. Still have to get there, though. Still have to make it through these final couple of rounds for Draken's boys. 1-1, obviously a close affair throughout, and you can see as to why. When things start working for Taimou's team, you can see it. You can see why this has been a very, very close matchup. Even if we've seen more of Draken before. Definitely understand it now. Looks like a lot of mid-pressure about to come in. Draken is right here. That smoke sits so perfectly. Gives him so much room. Taimou punishes it. Surprising he got caught on that.
Carlos gonna pop the ult, running through the fire. Free damage. Won't win the fight against the Sage, but gets the info. Sees two players, including the Spike. Now the Brim ult gonna force the defenders back as Draken is gonna lose Ocelote. 3 up still. But it's gonna be so tough for Eccles and Bonkar. Nice opening here from Eccles, and Bonkar will get on site. They've got back sight, but unfortunately the bomb is planted up front.
You see them picking out exactly where the spike is, so even with these Brim smokes up, they're going to start working on it. Eccles does go down, and now they're getting a little nervous. Happy leaps in, gives away the game, and now Patitek finds him. It's down to Taimou to try and stay calm in this pit. Closes out towards Patitek, so he didn't even have to break a sweat.
Old CS boys holding it down as Pit gets 3. And we will see Team Taimou bring it back within 1 round. What a crazy game. It was 9-3 at the half. Then it was all Team Taimou, then Team Dragon. Now we're back up to 11-10. Team Taimou with the better buy should be able to even this out. Op out for Taimou. On the opposing side, Draken is playing with the Marshall, and he went with the full buy of armor. No one else on the map has armor.
Maybe mismanaging the economy slightly, or just wanting to keep playing it, you know, try and do the best he can with this, but severely outgunned. This Sage is banking on a miracle here. Gets checked on, gets cleared out. Happy. Comfy on that. Now Onslaught, again, Sheriff to hand. Cleared out. There's the pack working together. The Marshal this time not going to get any freedom. Happy padding out those stats.
Feels good, man. When you got guns and they don't, you can do so much damage so fast, and this is an easy double for Onscreen. Needed some kills to climb up that leaderboard, and that'll put him on double digits. Onscreen also with his ultimate could be used for scouting here as an attacker.
11-11. I can't believe this game's so close. What a weird game.
It really is. I did not see the attackers having this much control. Yeah, props to Pit. He's been solid all game long. Soulcas jumped up to 20 kills about 3 rounds ago, but has slowed down. Happy chiming in with a few big ones. And On-screen, now with an ultimate, has a chance to save a spike plant if he stays alive at the start. He's been getting all the info for the mid. Recon will go out. Meanwhile, the rest of the squad start moving their way up. Hey, unfortunately, Draken's waiting for him. Finds the first 2 headshots, and a third over his shoulder is Patitek. The Brimstone doing work with his jet to open it up, and this is how you take it back as a defender.
This is devastating, though. Genuinely, if you're on the attacking side and you just somehow... That's what you lose out, potentially, what, 3 players to? I'd be pretty gutted. Now, luckily for Happy, he can get his ult up here so they can get another player back on their feet. Maybe get a player who's got their ultimate up, you know, something to create a bit of space. Try and make up for that player disadvantage they're going to be working with no matter what. But Jet's double dipping. Jet's going back on short.
It's Draken, the most aggressive player on this lineup, and he wants it all. Give him the 4K as Draken keeps his team in control. Match point on the board for your defenders. Team Taimou, they got to win this. It'll force a $5,000 overtime or will reset all ultimates. And you got a question, is this just a sneaky cage? A little overconfidence at A? How do you get punished that hard all in the same spot?
I mean, the cage was sloppy, I guess. It's so unfortunate, though. You know what I mean? Like that, they haven't been punished like that at all, and then suddenly, but he does it again. Now that's where I worry that maybe he's getting a little complacent because they've got a swing on this now, and that's just a free 1-to-1 fight. Maybe you don't repeat it for a second time. Taimou's going to win it out, and now put you on the back foot. This is looking like it's going to be 12-12 potentially, if they're able to bounce off the back of that. But now they're going to spread the defenders thin. They can struggle to be on the right sides at the right time. However, information has been found. Now they can work with it.
Carlos is watching that back door. I thought he was going to come in on the flank. Instead, the defenders all trying to come back through CT. Bomb buddy out and eliminated. Patitek still alive in hell. Has his ultimate as Brimstone, which can be devastating on the A site. But look at those red dots. They are all moving away. Only the Cypher continues to make noise here.
Now, I think it's Happy who's going to find the information. Happy's got the rotation. I think they've got this round. Yeah, they do. This is OT. All day of the week, this is OT.
I love it. I love it. Pitt comes back in for the re-challenge on A. Not once, not twice. Going for the third. Instead, Bonkar's going to hold his own. But Spike now planted. He's got the news. It's not an A, buddy. Good luck with the retake. 1 versus 4. You might as well try for it. Because as we mentioned, in overtime, we're going to reset everything. Give you $5,000. Make you start with half of your ultimate.
Wow, okay. These weird fumbles on both sides. Okay. OT 12-12, one
Chat,
round.
call it right now. Where are we going, chat? Is it Team Taimou or Team Draken? Put it in the chat. We're about to find out who is more clutch. 25th round, game 3 of your semifinals. You couldn't ask for a better finish.
All right, here it is. Where do they go? I just, in my head, could Draken have not done the same thing he did last round? You know? Oh, I don't know. Here we go, anyway. 13 seconds and we find out. Operator with Taimou, light armor, of course.
Carlos.
Big attacking purchase.
Carlos. Let him buy a sniper. Let's go. I feel like this is Team Taimou. You just won 9 of the last 12 rounds. You're staying on the attack. It's been attacker favored this whole time. As long as Draken doesn't pull you apart in the opening of this round, you got a chance. And Happy is going to be in a very precarious position on the other side of this wall. You're going to see the Sage Eccles, one of their star slayers, who's had a pretty quiet day.
Well, it looks like that window room is going to be a pretty big point of contest here. On the other side, you do have the Sage there waiting very patiently for contact. Now, if it does stick to the script, right? Surely
The Carlos is.
Exactly. Surely it's time for it to happen. Now they're faking out the A play. They obviously Pitt did that, before, and it's been a regular thing. So maybe they're trying to keep the attention drawn at A. However, there's no aggression at A. There's 2 players dedicated towards B. The spike is on the raise. So if that raise went in, then that would have been lost. Patitek already finds Onscreen. That's not a good start here. And look at ocelote waiting patiently in that connector over by Steve towards window. Falls off the angle. Keep your eyes on him. Can he stay alive? Soulcas is on the chase on the hunt. There is the crossfire. Well and truly in place. Ocelote is removed, though.
2 players in the back. Defender's entrance. Meanwhile, Eccles pushes from long C, and he's going to find his 2nd and 3rd. The final kill of the round. Defenders, after a sloppy first half, hold strong. And I don't know about that graphic.
Yeah, me neither.
Team Draken deserves that one, guys. But what a round from the defenders. A good attempt. Soulcas tries to get onto the site. There it is. We got the update the right way.